Dolly Parton, the rap singer? Alright, we're gonna sit back and relax.
Nobleman, sir?
It's... Look who's finally up! Henry! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the bar. It's just what I heard.
That's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes...
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest would know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
Ah, but you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
We're gonna watch the Flyers
Well
game
done.
while we
You
play the
two
game.
missed you a
Oh,
thing
oh,
or
oh,
two.
oh, oh,
As
yeah.
far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other
Presented
day,
by your
sir.
local Kia dealer. Visit kia.com to discover movement that inspires.
True enough.
And by Poker Stars, the
Hey,
official
how
poker
did you
partner
manage to get the best of that
Philadelphia
cutthroat the other
Flyers.
night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falcon and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for... We came here on an important mission, and we have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can.
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zhelioth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bajena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done. But
I have something for you, Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice...
thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. God bless you.
And you too.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you... Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want...
What about the rest of our company?
You saw for yourself. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass service.
You're right.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was... Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that.
Of course, Henry. But that's... And Otto, it was dark.
I saw him, the bastard.
Yes, you're still...
Where'd you get it?
I found it in the dung. Must have belonged to the fellow I brawled with that night. Come on!
And we're just beginning. Oh man.
Power play. The other direction, 1 for his last 11. You look at the overall numbers. The Pirates kill up to 17. Nullifying 14 in a He was trying to start a rush the other way, but didn't get the puck out.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
Goaltenders, so
No, we fucking don't.
upstairs is something that the Flyers are probably going to pay attention to here in this game. Try to see if they can
Sir
get underneath the bar.
Hans Capel
6'166", Drysdale fires one wide.
of Parkstein.
Past him. He has style so Matt can get there in front of
To
Barry.
Rat-Eye!
During the coach, Weaver cut it Philadelphia zone. Zamula will play.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about?
Thought Hitchcock embellished, I guess. He's lucky he doesn't get another penalty right there.
Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I
Hitchcock
did,
goes
sir.
over to skate near him.
Say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy!
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your city hands off me!
Position. He's really good at it. I mean, he supports the puck well. He's
wait.
available for one-timer.
Wait, 1 moment!
The bumper position seems like a simple place to play, but I don't think a lot of guys do it effectively.
What
You see Kuzmenko, he
the
looks like he's an
fuck
option at all times.
was that?
Keep an eye on the power play today with him out there. He's got it right now. This time a pass is definitely holding the steps.
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Well, the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the...
So I suppose the best thing is to go back to Rat-Eye and eat crow, eh?
To Rat-Eye? You just don't get it, do you? We'd be a laughing...
I suppose you're right.
Well, you could shrug that off. We've got no message, no coin.
Chin up.
Nothing will be... I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tank, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our... We'll get inside the...
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food! About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it? It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
Find her, that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you?
Don't worry. I've come from the car. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that... Oh, my. Ugh.
Oof. It stinks like...
I've seen you before.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Doesn't half taste good today.
Talk about your captain.
Oh? Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ!
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment.
Stuff's undrinkable.
I'll be right.
Leave it out. Once you got through the first one, you knock 'em back like the next.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we, as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I would...
You were washing laundry, and these bandits attacked you. I was in the water, and I distracted them from you.
That's nice of you. Helping some unfortunate girl.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
Health, lads. That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you still got it.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
It ain't what it used to be. My knees and...
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right.
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house, but as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the deck. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't?
Scallops.
I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Who is this Samin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda, and it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. What's that?
Oh, no.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an young Svaja there.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Troskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
Where do you want the sacks moved?
To the pantry. That's what I'd split the work with your pal if I was you.
I'll go and discuss it with...
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you... And what can I get for you? It happens. Just watch where you...
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget...
I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Berghoff is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Berghoff will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list, and that shouldn't...
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. We'll ask the
There's something else we have to sort out first.
I noticed that too.
And we can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if...
It'll be done in a jiffy. Don't worry.
That's not the point. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here, as if the disgrace at the gate...
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Ordinary people have to work their whole lives. So you should be able to manage it too. At least for one day.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the... Now, which... So if you find me a sword...
So, which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said... But it turned out that you...
I'd rather forget.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands to pure blood, in short, be so kind as to get to work.
I'm going then. But you could give me a hand.
Ah, stop lying. Well, if it makes you feel better... I'll scratch your back later.
How? By giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
What? Who? What do you mean? A large beer for me.
And the more I think about it, the clearer it is to me that I can't do it. We could come up with a plan to take her away from where she's out of sight. You know, so she's safe.
Butcher? Safe? What?
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullet when it's time to...
I couldn't manage a pig that size on my own. Strong as an ox. And she stamps and bites when she's upset.
What now?
I heard you're going to cut down the old... How's it going? My wife and I are picking cabbage. Blessings to you. God, I'm bored shitless.
Oof! That isn't half heavy. No.
One beer, please. Did he catch you stealing wood? Not a chance. Cheers!
Look out!
Why the long face?
Oh, I've just got this nasty premonition.
What premonition?
I've got a barrel of ale at home. I'm afraid it'll go bad. Did you hear about what happened at the... Someone should really do something about that.
Here it comes.
Great, it's a deal. Go ahead and tell Frank and Vasek too. Innkeeper, a beer!
Listen to this. Ei incumbit probatio, qui dicit non qui negat.
Is that supposed to be
I've
Latin?
never heard of those.
Clever you. Do you know what it means?
No. And I doubt you
To
do.
your health, my
The
friend!
greatest truth is on the one who declares, not on the one who denies. Did you say?
Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? Or what the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting. Get ready to pick up your broken...
Oh,
you scum!
Man!
It was him! Why did you do that?
Yeah! Don't spare him! Come on then! Take that!
Let him have it!
I'm all yours! Fucking hell! I'll go down with you in a fucker! You want to try me? Don't get him! Now
Slice him up!
Piece of shit!
We'll finish this quickly.
Slice him up!
This is unbelievable.
Your stuff! These days, don't try that on me!
I give up.
Well for you. Hey! Get him! till you're finished. Hey, now you fucked up. Come on then. Right. Ha!
Shame on you.
Don't kill him. This one's mine. Oh God. Ich wurde. I'm all yours. Nice. That's right. Shit.
Oh nein! Verdammt!
Come on then.
So nicht!
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak...
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off.
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you...
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these...
And whose fault is that?
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologise. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do? You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me. Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I'll have to consider what to do next.
Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Otto!
Hey! Go!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight!
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Alright. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. Alright, off you go.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up
It's about
lord of
time.
Perchstein.
Come here.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong... Now things can only...
Yes, you're probably right. Unless somebody...
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if you can handle a...
Well,
Well, sure.
more like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least...
How does he show off for the girls?
with his muscles. But Stanislav...
And Tomcat...
And, not just that,
Where might I run into Tomcat?
in the camp by the tower. That...
Should I watch out for him?
Now, try not to...
I'm practically naked. Nobody's gonna...
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although, that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather...
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin? A monk's robe? Or...
I'd like to look distinguished. Like the proper right hand of a highborn lord.
After what you did here?
Still, I don't want to look like some...
Without money, you can't... You'd certainly find something fancy in Bartoszek's workshop. And if anybody asks, you did...
Thanks, but I'd rather get my clothes honestly.
Well, I'm not pushing you. Just giving you a few...
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow.
Yeah, don't start crying.
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semin. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout he was fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in. Oh, damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled though...
Do you know where I might find...
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'll catch hell again.
If you find some work...
Oh well.
Don't worry.
I'm in no mood for nonsense, so no messing about. Got it?
Ah, don't worry. I'm a saint.
You'd better be.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Wie schade. Auf Wiedersehen.
Put some clothes on. About like this.
What does it look like? Well, it looks to me that instead of writing, you're just scribbling nonsense. They're called letters, and that's exactly what I'm paid to do. Ah, carry on then. Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything? Did you drink away your hose?
No, I just... Sorry.
You shouldn't be hanging around here, friend.
scoundrel.
I was just changing clothes.
How come you weren't in
Right away.
I wasn't feeling well.
Not feel.
Take care then.
You got drunk again, didn't you?
No, of course not. I was feeling under the weather in the evening, and the next morning I just couldn't get up.
Doesn't it bother you? Walking around here like some animal.
Aye, it does. I didn't have a choice in the matter. Sorry.
Aye, maybe next time.
Doesn't it bother you? Walking around here like some animal.
And donate some money to the church. Got that? Or I'll end up in the kingdom of heaven by myself. And on the shelf.
All right, I will.
Did you drink away your horse?
No, I just... Sorry.
Are you whistling here? Careful!
Doesn't it bother you walking around here like some kind of animal?
Don't think I can't see you.
I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch.
You'd better believe it.
Can I help you?
God be with you. This property belongs to someone else. That's it! And next time, don't go creeping around here or you don't... Well, what's it gonna do?
Hey, did you forget your clothes somewhere?
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me. A few days ago, I salvaged some things.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the catch-up pond. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off.
Were there any valuable?
You bet. Lord Simeon ordered all sorts, and for Taylor Bartishak. If you only knew how much coin...
Well, what can you do?
Nothing. What would...
I'll have a look at the wares.
Wie schade. Auf Wiedersehen.
What?
Huh? Were you trying to escape? What are you burning in here for?
Put some clothes on. You can't just go walking about like this.
Aye. Right away.
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then.
I'd like to discuss the price.
All right, I'm listening. What a shame. I'm done haggling with you.
I'm in no mood for nonsense. So no messing about, got it?
Does he get it often? Nearly all the time. He's always threatening to leave everything to the children. Once old folks start getting soft in the head, it's bad news.
Exactly.
Hey, let me tell you.
Have you done something I should know about?
Don't worry. I'm a saint.
Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you and tell you.
Take care then. And thanks for nothing.
You shouldn't be out here alone like that. Awful things have been happening here.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Greetings, Master Guard.
Give it to me. It's mine.
It's yours. My ass.
The gaffer bought one for everyone.
Not for you, though. Because you overslept and didn't come in to work.
Yeah, let everyone else.
Run along and have a little cry.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure. Why not? Finally, a reasonable sum. Great. Come back anytime, friend.
What happened here? Lord in heaven! What happened to you?
Someone's lying here.
Wake up! Quick!
The lads will help me get him, the fucker.
Pour me one.
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, what do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know Henry. The Black...
Yeah. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, as it happens, I have to forge a wedding present.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try... You could forge me a hunting...
Sure thing.
Great.
Iron.
You can't... Farewell, my friend. Go over to the anvil, and let's get started. Get to it. I want to see how you'll fare. Are you gonna get started then? Are you gonna get started then?
What? What was that sound?
What is this racket here?
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up. Try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. It works better. Be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? It's the color of straw, which is what you want. And you heated the whole thing up. Nicely done. Now you can go straight to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. So what then? If you can't handle it, I'll have you make nails instead. Henry, focus! Give it a try! Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. Thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Hear that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. The sparks! That's the stuff. struck. Sparks. That's the stuff. Well struck. Sparks. That's the stuff. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. Finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking. Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. It's all about making sure That's why you can't... If you work on...
What good does it do me to whistle while I work?
It makes you work to a rhythm. You won't get tired so quickly, and the iron feels it.
How do I know a good strike from a bad one?
By the sparks that fly up. And by the ring. It rings out with a different sound when you do it right.
What's the right way to heat up the workpiece?
Do it till it turns the color of straw. Ideally, the color... The main thing, don't...
Why should I forge evenly?
If you keep hammering the same spot, you'll never finish it. You'll just fuck it up. But jumping from one end to the other ain't a good idea neither. You'd end up working unevenly. The best thing to do is aim each strike
How will I know it's finished?
Notice the shape. The closer you are to finishing, the more precise the shape it will have.
Thanks.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a and of course, you can use the forge. Any questions?
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, this is just a village, you know.
What can I do with the item?
Well, you can sell them. Though you probably won't have much luck around here. But
where exactly is my bed?
At the side of the house. There are... And you can put...
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work. You're pretty good at swords. But what the locals... Right. Here are some simple you can get down...
Just like that?
Sacrilege. You take... Once you've made... Excuse me? What would you like? It's about those two idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards...
Do you want me to find...
Just so. But more importantly...
Have you any idea which way they might have gone?
There's only one road to Semin that can take a cart. At least, but I've got a bad feeling they got up to no...
Those two hands of yours, Venser and Franzi, what can you tell me about them?
Can't tell you much. I don't think...
Were they suspicious?
No, they were...
What was the cart carrying?
Bugger and bollocks. There were some hunting sword and some... There's a good
All right.
Go ahead. And if you find that pair of fools...
Gladly.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe next time then.
Greetings.
Don't shove!
Lord be with you.
I'll have a look at your wares.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then?
Aren't those dice sad, George?
They'll surely fall my way now.
What game would you like to...
How about farmers?
And do you have enough money?
Let's play beggar.
And do you have enough...
I actually don't...
Courage! God be with you.
What? Hey, fellow! We're an honest lot.
God be with you. Are you a blacksmith?
And you? Gentleman's manservant.
You deserve a claw.
Be my guest.
Glad to hear that.
Oh, sorry, brother. I didn't...
I love... What are you doing here?
Our forge has gone undone for. And the...
So war, eh?
Aye, well, I could do with a bit of coin right now.
Anyway...
Travel safe, fella.
Kick your ass! Fuck off before I kill you!
Phew, just you.
What do you
No!
want?
No!
Hurry
I
up,
surrender.
you'll yield, ain't you, piece
Enough.
of shit! Don't you stand there! Come on! Take that! What the? No! I'm done with this.
Put away that weapon.
So this is where the merchant's wagon tipped over. Everything floating here must be his. Poor fella. I can't swim. Oh, I can't go any further. It's too deep.
Hail, fellow.
Hey? Why are you looking at me like that, you...
You all right?
All right.
No, I'm not.
What? Are you looking for something?
Yes. And that's precisely why Providence has brought you... And what? If only I knew my...
Well...
Luck. Providence.
Fine.
Farewell.
Maybe next time then.
Will you help me, Henry?
Has something happened?
My daughter, Pavlena. Remember her? She was here when I was healing you two.
I remember. What's wrong with her?
She's missing. It's not like her to be wandering around like that. She goes to Troskovitz to sell baskets, but she knows I can't manage on my own, so she never stays away for long. These old eyes of mine can't see nothing much. Pavlena has to take care of me. I'm very worried about. What if something's happened to her? God forbid. I can't look for her myself, but you could. I know I'm asking a lot of you.
All right, good wife.
Thank you, Henry. If I was you, And my old legs ain't up to...
that sound?
Now you're going to get it!
I surrender!
You're a dead man!
What the fuck is this supposed to mean?
Hey, lad! What do you want? Come here.
What do you want?
Just to wish you a good day. You're in for an ass-kicking, you piece of shit! Too slow! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
What the fuck is this supposed to mean?
Hey, lad! What do you want? Come here.
What do you want?
Just to wish you a good day. Pray for a quick death, you bastard!
Dead. And robbed of everything, just like Capon left him. And there's no trace of mutt. Oh, a nice bit of venison. and something took a good bite of it. Could Mutt have been here? Mutt's nowhere around. Someone must have taken him in. It's not far to the herb woman's place. Maybe I should ask her whether she's seen him.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Christ, so much dust. Greetings. What do you need?
Have you seen a young girl here? Her name is Pavlena. She wears a headscarf and sells baskets.
I don't know no Pavlena. Well, see you later. Have a good evening.
God be with you.
Have you seen a young girl here? Her name is Pavlena. She wears a headscarf and sells baskets.
I don't know no Pavlena, so... Well, see
See you later. Have a good evening.
Lend me your bullock when it's time to sow winter grains. I need to plough too, you know. What if you lend me the bullock on the Lord's Day? You're not going to plough on Sunday, are you? No, and nor should you. Except
Have you
don't
come to
have a
break some more
bullock,
stuff?
And you won't lend me yours on any other day. Go and see the priest.
Good evening. Do you need something?
I'll be happy to help.
Have you seen a young girl here? Her name is Pavlena.
Better you ask innkeeper Betty about things.
What do you have for...
Here it comes.
Greetings.
Same to you.
Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I stop you.
An ale, as usual. Innkeeper, have you got anything to eat?
Here you go.
Here you go. Just like you wanted.
Someone bumped him off and didn't even rob him.
That is strange.
Have you seen a young girl selling baskets here? Her name is Pavlena.
I know the girl you mean, but I haven't seen her around lately.
Thank you.
Well,
I need some help. I'm looking for Pavlena. She comes here to... Do you know anything about her?
I know the girl you mean. I've seen her with that woodcutter lad. Try asking Dushko. He knows. Till we meet again.
I'm all done in.
What are you yelling for?
I'm looking for my friend Roman. He works with us and...
I haven't met any
if he's off again with that basket girl...
Are you talking about Pavlena? I'm looking for her.
Aye, that's her. Roman's been...
Where do you think Pavlena and...
Not long ago, Roman was talking over a beer about how him and Pavlena wanted to leave.
You think they'd really do it?
I took it all with a grain of salt. But after what he told me last time, for Christ's sake, he's got a whole house his pa left him. You never know with women. Best to go and...
All right. Let's go and take a look at Roman's.
Great. That is, you can go there.
Hang on. You said you two were friends. Why would I go there alone?
For one thing, I have to work. And besides, how would it look if anyone saw me breaking down his door? Whereas you, no offense, but me,
How do I get into Roman's house?
Through the door, of course. Only it's locked. I tried it.
Well, I can do it. But you ought to give me something. For insurance. I'm the one sticking my neck out here. Well, if I'm caught there, I'll need a few groschen to bribe the catchpoles. So I don't end up...
True enough. Here you. After you search the place, come back and let me know. I'll be around here some.
God be with you.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then? What'll it be?
I need a bath.
What'll it be this time, Henry?
Do you have some pretty girl here who could, keep me company?
My girls know how to make a fella happy.
What I really need right now is a little taste of paradise.
All right, but money up front.
Let's talk about the price.
Certainly, no problem.
Nah, that's too much.
I'm offering honest services.
My body is in...
What'll it be this?
Tend to my wound.
Excellent. Pay.
Let's talk about the price.
Certainly.
Satisfied?
You'll have to make a better offer for this. Excellent. I'm sure you'll be very satisfied.
I reckon that's it. Take care of yourself out there, friend.
Greetings.
Have you seen a stray dog around?
I'm sorry.
Oh, Sakra. Do you have any idea where else?
If I were a dog, I'd go to where there's food.
Do you think he'd go and steal?
I don't know much about... You wouldn't be the... Maybe you're...
I wanted to ask you something else about Pavlena. Do you think anyone might want to hurt Pavlena?
These are evil times, Henry. I dread to think what could happen to a young girl alone on the road. And besides, the folk in Troskovitz ain't too fond of us.
What of the Troskovitz?
I'd rather not talk about it, Henry.
You live completely alone in the middle of the woods. Don't you think I've already got a bad enough impression of you?
And where else would we live, you genius, when we're not wanted? Don't go digging up a...
Pavlena is young, and
She is. Not by birth, but that doesn't change anything. Her mother died in childbirth, and there was no one but me to take care of her.
And do you know anything about...
I don't know who he was. Pavlena's mother was very young, and the fella surely abandoned her when...
Where exactly was
To Troskovitz. She was taking... She sells them there. Sometimes it takes her a while. I have a bad...
Well, as a midwife, I'm sure you've seen it often.
All too...
No.
See then?
Did it occur to you... She's a young girl. And pretty.
You don't know Pavlena. She's not... If she wanted... Don't imagine... Or that I...
And who was Pavlena?
A girl from the charcoal burners. Take care, my friend.
Blessings to you.
Greetings.
We are back.
doesn't seem too bad. What'll it be, you bum?
And then gave your bishop's hat a good polish.
What are you two talking about then?
A peasant like you would never understand.
Watch your mouth, you impudent dog.
Or what? You'll smear it with... But let's bicker no more, stranger.
My name is Henry.
Then sit, noble Enrico.
Aye, don't be shy, come...
It's Henry. H-E...
Ah, any tanner or bathhouse boy.
Oh, for the love of God.
Ah, it's just that my dear friend George here is a vulgar louse who knows as much about the art of poetry as a baying donkey.
To tell the truth, my last encounter with verse didn't end all that well.
Really? Come on, let's discuss it over a beer.
Man to man.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say...
Sit.
So, are you going to tell me what you're talking about?
It's about nothing less than the very essence of the art of poetry.
And also about the fact that Michael here hasn't got his oats for eight.
Kindly ignore our friend.
Freedom. I figured out poetry ain't to be found in inspiration from the muse. All the truth in the world...
To the point where fornication...
Aye, aye, as I said.
Ali...
Why go looking for muses when the whole of God's green earth is filled with inspiration? Like George says, wine, women and song. That's the only poetry you need.
I told you so. However you look at it, you, my friend, as a world...
And highborn.
Clever.
Experienced.
Intrepid.
Unique.
In short, just the right fella.
You might be...
Look, I don't have all day, so if you have something to say, get straight to the point, without all the poetic horse shit.
That's exactly it.
Short and to the...
Enrico, we are...
My name's Henry.
In short, Enrico, we're in need of an adventurer. Imagine it. An ode to Henry, the hapless, hoe-wielding hero.
The human?
That's it.
Whatever it is you want.
They who can't hear... God bless you.
Greetings.
Greetings to you. How can I help?
My dog got lost not far from here. Did you see him, by any chance?
I haven't seen any dogs round here for a while. But I hear there's wolves in the... Just the other day, a shepherd boy from Copenina complained that his sheep were being...
Where can I find this shepherd?
Siegfried? He has a hut at Copenina. It's just below the castle.
And you haven't heard anything else about...
Here? In the tavern? No. But there was a fella here who gets by doing a bit of poaching. He said once he was hunting when, right in front of him, a large pack attacked a deer. A mix of wolves and dogs, he said. That's not so...
Do you know where that was?
How would I know where he goes?
Excuse me, I'm looking for a friend of mine. He's not from round here, but...
Let me guess. A dirty ruffian who ain't got a groschen to his name, but acts like he owns the bloody place.
He was here then?
Aye, he was. He was larging it up, good and proper, and then he found some lads who paid his bill.
What do you mean by that? Why?
Because they're right ruffians who are always... But still...
What's going on around here, innkeeper?
Vostatek, Lord von Berghoff's huntsman, is a regular here. He might have some work for you. He's got a cottage near Vidlark Pond. So if you know your way round the woods, you could go and off... But I hope he hasn't started drinking somewhere else. He's... One more thing. You're not going to believe this, but 2 local lads claim they found a water goblin's treasure.
You have a water goblin here?
It would be a wonder if we didn't, with all the ponds around. He's got a hut nearby. If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond, you'll find it hidden in the reed.
Would you happen to know where I could find these lads?
They often swim.
Where did you say?
If you...
And what did they find there?
I thought so too, at first. But then they ordered wine, and...
Any other news?
Recently, a bunch of charcoal burners who have their kilns on the hill above the Kerchak Pond came here to have a beer. I started talking to them and they told me they...
Why?
They said a pack of...
Aren't wolves afraid of people?
That's what I thought.
Did they tell you where...
In a gore, if you climb...
Did they tell you how large...
They...
Do you have any more...
By the way, we've put together this wee fight...
You're interrupting my train of thought.
I don't think that's...
As you wish. If you... By the way, old Olbram from Zheleoth keeps complaining about the... If you go and see him, I'm sure he'll tell you more about... He takes a bit of getting used to, though.
Oh?
You'll see. And that's pretty much...
Thanks, innkeeper. Can I get something to...
And for how long?
I'll just stay the night.
It can be arranged.
If we don't do something about it soon, we'll never be.
I'm sorry.
Stay close to the others. It's not safe here.
I hear you have some problems with wolves.
You can say that again. Those fucking mangy beasts are eating my sheep. They take them like they were for sale.
Did you notice an ordinary
You know, there might have been.
That could have been mutt.
If I understand you, you're looking for your dog.
That's right.
I'll say. Since you're already going after that, if you kill those furry fuckers, there'll be a reward.
I don't want to get in a fight with the whole pack.
Damn it. Then I'll have to go and see that drunk gamekeeper. God be with you.
I changed my mind.
Thank God. I was beginning to...
Where can I find this wolf?
I was grazing my I don't take my sheep.
So we'll...
Are you fucking mad?
Not even one single sheep?
Well, I...
What do you mean?
That'll be all I need. The only thing that little devil knows how to do is... When I want him to move, he sits...
I know people.
Right. But you can tell a person to fuck... Right.
All right.
That bugger will follow you himself. He's mad for... I happen to have one. When you get to the...
Where can I hide there?
But you'll hear... My respects.
Forked birch. I think I found the spot. How are you, Ignatius? Sorry. I thought now that we're partners, you'd be a bit more talkative. Why do they call you Ignatius? All right. Keep it to yourself. Do you want to go back home? You must be afraid. Mike, you aren't afraid of anything. I respect that. Don't you think we've been chatting long enough? I'm glad. Let's go and get this over with. Heel. Lie down. Right. You won't do anything without a carrot. Heel. Lie down. Right. You won't do anything without a carrot.
Ah, man.
What do you want, you bloody vagrant?
I'm back because of those wolves of yours.
Ah, I'm glad to see you alive.
You don't need to worry about them.
You don't say.
I didn't find my dog among them.
Did you try to ask our gamekeeper? He might be a drunk, but he'd probably notice us straight. He doesn't live far away.
I wanted to tell you something about Ignatius.
Did something happen to him?
How should I put this? The wolves were faster.
Poor creature. I thought I'd be glad to get rid of him, but... Actually, I feel sorry for him. Did he suffer much?
It was quick. The wolf jumped, and it was all over.
At least it was fast. Farewell, my friend.
Ave Maria.
What can I do for you?
Show me your wares. Word about the price.
Sure, why not? Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Thank you, and take care.
I hear you like to play.
What game would you like to play?
Let's play beggars.
Let's play.
I've heard about you, but you can't beat me.
Good day to you.
Praise the Lord.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
What's the hold up,
I'll be right with you.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
My, that's what the smiting of Sodom must have looked like.
Here's hoping.
Aye. Lots of people.
And now we'll see. That's enough for me.
Something like this happened to me back in '98. But that was different.
What about the gorge behind the Jolly Tavern? We could block it with sand and rocks at night.
If I was you, I'd take it.
My, that's what the smiting of Sodom must have looked like. Good day to you.
Greetings to you
How about trying your luck at dice?
What game would you...
Wagoners.
Let's play.
Let's see what you've got.
Greetings to you two.
We should do something to Albert brother. What? Tie some branches to his horns and make him look like a demon?
Greetings to you too.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
And one beer for you.
Here's hoping.
We could block it with sand and rocks.
Hopefully I'll do it again. Now I'll show you how it's done. And now I'll fuck it all up. Or not. Holy shit.
I'm glad to see you like it. You want another?
A last beer for me.
There. That turned out all right. Ugh. It'd be faster to play against a slug. That's enough for me. And now we'll see.
Good day.
Nothing suits your fancy, eh?
You better watch out for me, got it?
Relax. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Lucky for you.
Whatever.
Maybe next time, then.
Hail.
What are we gonna do to the... What do you want here, you scoundrel? Why'd you barge in here?
Can I spend the night?
Not a chance.
What's new around here?
You should pay a visit to Old Mouth sometime. He's our local... He could tell you all sorts of interesting things. But I'm working on a little... We have this little dispute with the jelly... And that's all, lads.
Sounds interesting.
I'll have a look at the where. Word about the price.
But of course. Aye, you'll convince you and take care.
Can I spend the night?
Not a chance.
One beer.
Greetings to you.
Mind where you're going?
I'm dedicating my life to unrequited love.
Greetings. Do you need...
Dare to call the mistress of my heart a demon? I beg your pardon.
God bless.
Greetings to you, friend. Oh, well, what can you do? What do you want? Speak up. Oh.
I'd like something to...
And for how?
Just for tonight.
All right, then.
I'd like to discuss...
All right.
Only because it's you.
Look, offer a bit... I knew we'd come to an agreement. Anyone can sleep like a king here. And if you're hungry, there's...
They went to see Annie for a bit of rough. See? It fits perfectly. It does not.
What would you like?
Where can I find my room?
It's upstairs, right behind the stairs on the left. It's easy to find. There's a green wreath over...
And this is the room.
Good day. The Lord be with
These
you.
two fine lads gave her a go, and when Clara had enough, they went to see Annie for a bit of rough.
The meter is way off, but as my Italian friend says, Sbagliato
So,
seems...
how does it taste?
Your
Today's batch
Italian
turned out well,
friend.
eh?
A travelling merchant you had one beer with. And as for my meter, listen properly. Chubby Clara never says no.
God be with you.
Greetings.
Well, you want another?
I didn't realise your head was that full of shit.
thing. Again.
Huh?
You'll pay for that, you whore.
Ave Maria.
You won't find him here today.
What happened?
My husband was... I'm not a chance. What would he want?
Does that happen often? That he gets lost in the woods?
He disappears for a while from time to time when he gets orders from Lord von Burgo.
What is...
His job...
I understand.
Exactly.
Do you know where...
In all the forests here around Vidla...
Vitek?
Our son.
So your husband...
I'd go... But you look like...
All right. I'll bring...
Thank you. I wouldn't send you if I didn't. Before you leave, please make sure to talk to Vitek. Maybe he'd know where his father...
All right.
Be careful.
God be with you.
What do you need? Hurry up.
I'm looking for your father. Did he mention where he was headed?
Ma talked you into it, didn't she? I'd be willing to bet he just got wasted as usual. He's nothing but a drunkard. It's no secret.
Do you even realize what's at stake here? The woods are a dangerous place. Do you really want something to happen to him? Your mother would be a widow, and you'd be an orphan. Who'd take care of you then? As soon as Lord von Burgov found a new huntsman, he'd have him move into your cottage, and you'd have to leave. Or do you have a sack full of groschen stashed away somewhere?
Kurva, all right, shut up. Or father may be a drunken bastard, and living with him is a chore. I'll help you, but only for our sake.
Where did he go?
The last thing he said was he found a dead deer near the pond, and he wanted to go. So I'd go down below the cottage, walk along the... If he didn't get boozed up and forget...
Shouldn't you be looking for your father? What's your problem with him? He's your pa. You shouldn't talk about him like that.
All he does is drink, and he's like... So I say we should...
Be that as it may.
Why did I do that? Get out of here, you stinking mutt! I'm not food! Get out of here!
There's someone up in that tree there.
Go on!
If I don't help you...
Get out of here, you stinking mutt! I'm not food!
Rude.
Good dog! Why did I do that? Get out of here, you stinking mutt! I'm not food! Off you go.
Is anyone there? Help! I don't want to die sober! Where are you? Stinking mutt! I'm not food! Why did I leave the house? Hey! Is
It's all right now.
there?
You can come down.
Thank God! I was starting to think I'd turn into a branch!
Watch out! I'm coming down! Jesus! Mary Joseph! And an arse! My foot! Ah!
You all right?
I fucked up my bloody hand. I'm fine.
You're my dear Henry.
And thanks to you as well. You've got to... Ah! Crap!
I heard you're a bit of a drinker.
Not as much as I...
I'll help you then.
Thank you.
Wait, what? I'd rather not.
You're bloody right. To hell with it all. Ow! Let's go that way.
Which way?
That way.
For Christ's sake, I can't see where you're pointing.
Turn away from the pond. Go around the bushes and keep going till you reach an old fallen tree. Yeah! The tree trunk's covered in moss. You can't miss it. It's north from here. Ow! Damn it! Man! I told you to be careful! You're carrying me like a corpse.
You're as heavy as a wild boar. So stop moving so much. And that includes your mouth.
No need to get as prickly as a hedgehog. You might poke my eye out.
Oh, Christ almighty.
That's the fallen tree. I can't get one bearings when I'm upside down. I know. Keep going in the same direction until you come across can't help. Then I'll tell you what to do. What are you doing? We're not there yet. I think I picked on your back a bit. Here's the iron house. Look at those fellas go. They're as busy as hell. It's making me thirsty looking at them. You know what? Take me to the ale house instead.
What?
I said fuck it. Let's go for a drink. Yeah! Take me to Taco. They've got the... best ale.
Are you mad? I'm not going to carry you to the tavern. We're going to your hideout.
All right. Shit. You're right. We have to find... I nearly forgot about the poor fella. Take me to the north, along the stream. There's a birch there that's split into a real peculiar tree. You'll know it when you see it.
Ah, fine. As long as it's not too far.
That's the way. Not much further now. Carry on into the forest. There'll be a marker on a tree there.
A marker?
Aye. A cross carved into the tree and a pile of stones next to it. The folks that work in the woods here mark all sorts of interesting places to stash. Come on. Let's move! Peppy! Peppy! Where's our big air boy?
I heard something.
Oh, yeah? Wait. Me too. Something's coming. It's nearly here.
If you fart in my face one more time, you can walk the rest of the way.
There it is. That's the tree. You see the mark? My hideout is just a bit further to the north. You can put me down there. We're here. Put me down. Where's Peppy? Shit. Let's see if I can stand up. Henry, come here. We've got to find Peppy.
What now?
Oof. I need it. Here. water, Henry.
Here, you fucking asshole.
Water.
Thanks, I know you.
So, who is this Pepik, anyway?
He's one of Lord von Burgo's subjects.
Let me guess.
What the hell did you think he... Of course he... I have in mind...
What are we... The deal was that I'd carry you here. I don't have the time to help you anymore.
I mean, I've got some water here. Couldn't you just help me now?
All right, then. Where should I start?
I tied him up by that stick. I'd start over there. Once you track him, just watch it.
I'm more interested in those Who are they?
And don't over...
Do you have any idea?
Definitely not men.
That's all I need to know. Will you manage all by yourself?
Who do you think I am?
What if some more...
Why would you eat
I'm on...
that for your trouble?